G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son, our playthrough of Panzer Grenadier, the Kokoda campaign, the second introductory scenario. And we're about to go on with turn 2, the 0815 turn. Just a quick reminder, Australian initiative is 2, Japanese initiative is 4. In the last thrilling episode, the Japanese moved onto the map. The Australians are set out in basically 3 lines of defence against them. We are playing with a couple of the advanced rules. So we're playing with, with a advanced rule, disorientation. But I'm using the optional rule so that if the units have a undisrupted. Now let me get this right. Optional rule 1, leader guide. An undemoralized unit moving with an undemoralized leader is not subject to disorientation. A demoralized unit fleeing with the leader, whether demoralized or not, is still subject. Okay, so righto. So if they all move together, then they're fine. So if they're all moving together. But seeing as each one moves individually, so say if we take this unit here with these 2 infantry, if we decide to move them, then one unit will have to go for disorientation, whereas the other 2 don't have to. The other unit doesn't have to because it's going to move with the leader. So that's that. Again, moving down a road or a track, you don't have to worry about it. Moving down a stream, you don't have to worry about it. So that is that. We're also playing with random events if that comes up. So let's get into it. What was I going to say? A lot of people, some people replied to me about the line of sight and stuff like that. And what I've come to the conclusion is that this lieutenant here, if he gets to here, I believe he can see to here. So then we can bring some mortar fire in. That's what I believe. However, if these guys get to here and can see here, then these guys can opportunity fire back. Now, my reasoning for that is we've got a 60 contour here. And we've got a 40 contour here. So this is sloping down to 40. So therefore, I believe if this is 60, then this is below 60. And then this is 40. So they should be able to see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And you can point it out to me when we get there. Now this is also down through here would be classed as light jungle rather than heavy jungle. This is heavy jungle. This is light jungle. This is clear here. This is heavy jungle here because, you know, there's a fair bit of heavy jungle even on the trail. So let's go into it. We'll roll for initiative for the Australians first. They get a 5 plus 2 is 7, and the Japanese get a 7 and 4 is 11. So 11 minus 7 is 4, halved is 2, so 2 activations for the Japanese. So let's get into their first activation, and we're going to move these guys here. Activate this stack. So we're going to activate them to move. This guy is going to move by himself to start with. Now, hopefully he can move to here. If not, then I may just move these guys into where he is so that he remains under the leadership. Right, so we roll for him, and we're using the disorientation diagram from Kokoda track or Kokoda campaign itself. We do not use the normal one out of the rule book. So rolling up, he gets a 6. And a 6 or 8 is exactly where he wants to go. So he moves to here. So that costs him 2 moving through jungle or heavy jungle. Well, jungle and light jungle. 2 to there. So he can't move any further other than into here if he wanted to, but that's not going to achieve much at the moment because of what I want to do. So he's gone as far as that. These guys can see him. So we are going to opportunity fire. No. Opportunity fire. Is that an O? Look at that. I got it right for a change. Okay. So we're opportunity firing. This is their first Australian activation. So we have 8. He has a 0 for fire modifier. So we're in direct fire. We're on the 7 column. Let's just bring this over a bit. Go. So we'll start on the 7 column. Target is in no. Town woods, heavy woods, no. Target is in jungle, so we're down 1. No. Higher elevation, yes, so we're down 2. No. 3 more hexes away, no. No. Not adjacent, no. Opportunity, so we go up 1, so we're still down 1. And that's it. So we started on the 8, we're firing on the 4. And we get a 9 on the 4, which is a nothing. So this guy is done. And then the other 2 move forward. They don't have to worry about disorientation, so they just move forward to there. And they have activated, and we get our second shot at these 2 units here. So again, we're on the what were we on the 8? So the 7 column, down 1 for jungle, down 1 for higher elevation, up 1 for opportunity fire. We're on the 4 column. We get a 6 on the 4 column, which is a nothing as well. So that is that. And they're done. They're done. Right. Now we have a second activation for the Japanese, and we're going to activate. This lieutenant is going to bombard, is going to spot these guys. I need to spot it on them. Sorry, spot it on them. These guys are going to activate and fire. So we have 2 mortars, 8 each, range 11, so that's great. So we have 16. On bombardment, we have the 16 here. Bring it over. Target contains town or entrenchment? No. It's not beach jungle. Well, it is. It's light jungle. It's not that. So the target is in a village. So he is classified as dug in. We start on the 16. We're down to 12. Target is a mortar, anti-aircraft, anti-gun, No, it's just 2 infantry platoons. So we're on the 12 column. It's not friendly fire. It's not at a truck or anything else. Target hex is fired on one spotting range, 1 or 2 at night. No. No logistics. Firing unit moved or will move this turn. No, that's an optional rule. Minefield, no. Spotted by firing unit, no. It's spotted by this here. 3 combat units, no. And not adjacent. So we're firing on the 12 column. And we get a 9 on the 12 column, which is a morale check. Righto. And we have a morale modifier of 1 from the lieutenant. So he's a 9 to start with. He gets a 9, so we needed 9 or less. Full strength Australian units are a 7, so an 8 for this unit passes, and for the bottom unit passes as well. So all done. All done. And we're over to the Australians. Okay. Now they fired, but they're still out of line of sight, so they're not spotted. What do the Australians want to do? Absolutely nothing. So we go over to the Japanese, and this will be their 3rd activation. We're going to move these guys. Activate this stack to move. This guy has to do a disorientation roll. We want to move to here. Once we're here, we can see each other. He gets a 5. Now, a 5 means that he moves to the right. So he actually moves to there, which is 2 movement points. So he cannot go any further. Now, again, this guy's on 80, this guy's on 80, everything is lower. So these guys can see him now. So this guy has activated. This guy here, this stack, will opportunity fire. This will be the 2nd Australian activation. So we have a 4. Blah, blah, like that. Bring this over. Okay, so we start on the 4. This guy is in jungle, so we go down 1. It's 3 hexes away. We go down 2. But it is opportunity fire, so we go back up 1. So we're firing here. So we're down 2, up 1. We're on the 2 column. We get a 10 on the 2 column. Oh, just missed him. Bugger. Okay. And then rather than moving here, we're going to move over here so we stay together. So we come over here and we get our 2nd lot of opportunity fire. Up into there again with the 4, down 2, up 1. We're on the 2 column. We get an 8 on the 2 column, which is a miss as well. So this guy and this guy are done. Right. So we've had 2 activations. Australians passed. They activated. Australians turn again. They don't want to do anything. So we're back to the Japanese. Okay, what do they want to do? I think we want to come down near these guys now. Yes. It's in here. 2 infantry. Sorry, these guys I need to mark spotted. These guys spotted. We're going to activate the captain here with the infantry and 2 engineer platoons to move. We go 1, 2 to there because we've got a change in elevation. To there. Nobody else can spot them. No. We move to here, so we've gone 2. We go 3. Now, these guys might be able to spot to there. Now, let me just think here. No, this is the same elevation, so we're covering this jungle here would block line of sight to here, I believe. So no, nobody can spot. Nobody can shoot at him. Nope, he is done. Next guy comes down, blah, blah. Again, nothing happens. And then the captain and Tennille here come down as well. And they are done. That's the 4th activation for the Japanese. Australians, what do we want to do? At the moment, nothing. So the Japanese, the Australians pass, the Japanese come forward again. Now, which way do they want to go? I think we bring the lieutenant this way. These guys can't see him. If we come here, then I believe that they could then, they could probably see each other now, couldn't they? We're at an 80. This is at a 60. So he should be able to see him. Maybe we fire into there. 1, 2, 3. It's not going to be great fire, is it? We've got 4, 8, 11. Be down 1 for jungle. And down 1 for 3 hexes away. Nope, we're going to move. Activate to move. If we move to here, nobody can see. But this, let's see. So this guy's going to try and move to here. So we roll up. He gets a 4. And a 4. He moves back this way. Yeah, he moves up to there. Oops, sorry. It's the engineer. Moves to there. Into this hex. And that's his movement done. So I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. If they're moving with the lieutenant, then I think I'm screwing that up. I think if they're moving with the lieutenant, then they just go where they're supposed to go. So he goes to there. So that's going to be 2 plus 1 is 3 because of the change in elevation, and that's as far as he can go. He can't see anything, he can't see anything, he can't see anything, no. So that is that. He's done. Comes over, comes over, comes over, and they are done. What do the Australians want to do? Bugger all. Nothing at the moment, so we're back to the Japanese. Let's bring this lieutenant and his mob forward. They're moving down the creek line. This is still jungle. This is light jungle. So do we want to do that? Or do we want to come over here and then into here? Ooh, better up. This is hard to tell. This is jungle. This is nothing. We're going to come straight down the creek line. So this bloke comes down 2. Can he be seen from here? This is 60. This is 40. This is 40. So no, can't be seen from there. Can he be seen from here? No, this is 40, 40, 40. Can't see there. This is all 40. Can't be seen. So he's moved terrain. So jungle we know is 2, but we're in a creek. Nothing extra. So he's moved 2 to there. This is light jungle. So he can move into there. And he goes into there. Now, this guy is on a 60. This is 40. This is 40. This is light jungle. So he could see across to here. This guy's got jungle here. He can't see. He's got jungle here. He can't see. So this is the only guy that could potentially have a shot in here. Not going to be much of a shot though, is it? But I think he's going to have to. Okay, so sorry. Let me get this. Sorry. They're going to op fire. We're going to fire over here. So we are a 4. Right. Target is entrenched. Town, woods, or heavy woods. No. No. AT, ditch, dragon's teeth, jungle. No. Village, mangrove, rocks, dunes, water, gully. No. Target occupies or is fired at through 1 hex of light woods or light jungle. Yes. So we're down 1. No, sorry, not adjacent or anything else. Not dug in. Higher elevation. Target is not at a higher elevation. No. 3 hexes away. No. Not demoralized. Didn't move. Opportunity fire. So we're back up to where we started. That's it. So we're firing on the 4 column. We get a 10 on the 4 column, which is a morale check on this guy. Again, he is a 9, being a full strength, and passes and is done. Next guy comes down. Moves to here, nothing happens. Moves to here, and we are not going to op fire at him. Who's coming down next? We'll move the stack. They go Kaliki, Kaliki, and we do our other fire again on the 4 column. The lieutenant first, who is a 9. Firing on the 4 column, we get an 8, which is a miss and nothing happens. Right, they're done. They've activated. And everybody has had 3 activations now. So we roll for Fog of War. We get a 7, so we keep on going. Australians. Can't see. Do we want to move anybody? No, not at this stage. We pass, we go back to the Japanese. We're going to activate the Lieutenant Colonel here with all his mob. And this guy will move to here. Same elevation, that's 2 to there. Nothing else happens. He can't go any further. Moves in, moves in, moves in, moves in. Done. Australians. Don't want to do anything. They pass, and that is the end of the turn. Right, so what we had was these guys are spotted. These guys are spotted. These guys, of course, are spotted. These are not, no. Yes, not spotted. 80. 60. Would they be spotted? This goes 60 up to 80. 80, looking downhill, 260. I believe they would be spotted. Yes. That's how I read it anyway. Righto, so we can do what? Clear markers. So no casualties or anything yet. Japanese are starting to infiltrate and have a wedge coming down through the Australian right flank. And it could get awfully messy. We've got a potential assault here next time, which will be interesting. Now, if this guy fires the mortar before the assault goes in, then I'll have to check to see if these guys get hit because they're adjacent. If they go in there and then the mortar fires, then everybody comes under fire, I believe. So again, I would need to check that. But that's what we're going to do. We can call it there, mark that up as done, and I'll put this up and you can tell me where I've screwed up. Or maybe got something right. So take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.